It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here, joined by the great Shaquille O'Neal and the equally great Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Golden State Warriors at their home, Oracle Arena. And a nice roll continuing right now for Golden State. Nice job they've been doing over the last 10 games. 8 wins and not having too many problems. And the Warriors head coach, former three-point ace, Steve Kerr. He has deep knowledge of the game. Also, some front office experience. He's helped establish a great culture for this organization, Kenny.
Well, he set some core values, you know. He wanted you to have compassion, competitiveness, and mindfulness. You know, throw in a sprinkle of joy, and then all of a sudden you
have the makings of a great day.
No doubt. There it is, and a lot of fun to play.
And you know, with all those great recipes, Kenny, I think it's part of how they lured KD to the team. Got to credit Steve. He helped lay the blueprint.
Has your day been filled with compassion and mindfulness and joy so far, Shaq?
Always sitting next to you, Ernie.
Oh man. Yeah. How about you, Kenny?
Oh, man, you just put some butter on that toast, man. Golly.
Don't forget the jam.
I hope this show never ends.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
It's the Nets on a road trip for this one, an interconference game today, looking for the win. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. First game back in Golden State for the Warriors. They're ready to play. Well, they are on top of their game right now, and guys on top of the league, the best record in both conferences.
And nothing better than when you can fit the system and the talent. I mean, win after win. I tell you, what this is telling me is the team is playing with tremendous confidence.
They just look like they're on the same page. Everyone on this squad has the same goal in mind. Just win, baby.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Well, Kevin, Klay Thompson continues to be happy with his role in the Warriors. He said winning is so much fun. It's one thing to put up numbers, and it's another to sacrifice and be on the best team in the NBA. I'll take the latter every time. At the end of the day, people are going to remember championships. That's what it's all about. That's absolutely right. Kevin?
Thanks, David. That's the mindset you have to have. In the end, winning titles should be the ultimate goal.
When you watch the Warriors play, their offense is a work of art. There's so much player movement and passing, it's impossible to cover. And the shooting they have, it just puts it over the top.
And Steve, the common mistake fans have with the Warriors is thinking they only make threes to score. It's a combination of a lot of things, and I think it just overwhelms defenders.
You know, one thing that comes to mind to me is they pick out the Warriors in mismatches or lose a defender on great screens. They're amazing at that. They force defenders to make a ton of split-second decisions. One mistake, and it's easy for them to score.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got D'Angelo Russell. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Allen. Then it's Damari Carroll, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. Here's Dinwiddie. They get a hand on it. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Thompson. All alone, and it's Thompson with the jam.
That basket doesn't happen without the hustle from Thompson there in transition. He is a beast at finishing fast break chances.
Here's Dinwiddie. The feed now to Carroll. Knocked away. Stolen by Thompson. Jumps up, and it's Thompson with the jam.
The reach and vertical of Thompson on full display with the rim rocking dunk.
And the replay is courtesy of Under Armour. Unleash chaos. It was a great sequence from the steal all the way to the finish at the other end. Here's Dinwiddie. Screened by Russell. Durant with the steal. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. The layup off target. Russell kicks to Carroll. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Carroll's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now here's Green. Defense is right there. Outside Russell, and the pass to Carroll. No good from outside.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
The drive by Green. Carroll with the rebound.
No hesitation. He took it right to the rack. But a quick reaction by the defense.
Allen dishes to Dinwiddie. Curry brings the double. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Feeds it to Allen. Shot clock at 6. They get a hand on it. Durant against Carroll. And Durant, here we go. And he uses the glass on the layup.
You know, it's not just his size, it's his touch. When KD gets inside, you can practically count it.
Dinwiddie passes to Allen. Carroll, no one around him. Pass to Russell. Kicks to Dinwiddie. And Durant comes to help. Allen against McGee. Stolen by McGee. It's Durant with the drive. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Carroll against Durant. And Carroll gets it to go. Carroll's got 5.
With this length and frame, Carroll is such a hard assignment when he's pushing towards the rim.
Here's Durant. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
A lot of laziness going on out there. Still early in the game, but that needs to get worked out.
And Kevin Durant with the slam.
You know, people underestimate the speed of Durant. He gets up court quickly.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Dinwiddie, guarded by Curry. And Durant comes to help. Here's Hollis Jefferson. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Hollis Jefferson's got his first points in this one.
And you'll hear some say the sleeper of that 2015 draft was Rondé Hollis Jefferson. I mean, a fractured ankle his rookie season limited him to just those 29 games. But when healthy, he's shown he can be a force defensively.
Here's Dinwiddie. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Screened by Russell. Over to the left wing. They double him with Green. Just 5 on the clock. They get a hand on it, and Brooklyn has possession. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Durant.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Durant's got 10 points.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And there's the call on Durant. That's foul number 2 for him.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Stolen by McGee.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball. They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
You watch Kevin Durant and the way he just rises up so easily, Steve, with his soft touch. He can absolutely be unguardable, even if you're willing to throw double and triple teams his way.
You know, Durant's height, shooting, and mobility are just too much for one defender to deal with. On any given possession, he can create a good look out of nothing. It's why he's one of the greatest scorers to ever play.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, I just thought their energy was lacking defensively. Just gave up way too many easy shots.
You know what? That's a problem anytime, but especially on the road where you need to be given an extra effort.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
You know, for the most part, their perimeter D is holding up, but they might have to sacrifice some of that to close down the lane.
Defense is a big part of these players' games as the top shot blockers among small forwards this season. Kevin Durant, number 1.
And typically you have your centers or power forwards contesting the shots down low, but he can come flying in from the wing to block shots.
And the Nets with possession here. It's a 10-point game. Carroll with the 3. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Warriors have gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by McGee. McGee's got 3 assists now in this one. Nets trail by 12. It's Carroll on the wing. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And I'll tell you, the sooner this quarter can end, the happier he'll be. It's been tough making shots.
Yep, that one goes.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Green. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Thompson against Russell. Allen kicks to Russell. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
And his shot blocking helped as well. Those 2 blocks he had were big for them.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And, of course, for the Nets, I mean, they won't control their own first-round pick until 2019. There's going to be some losing along the way with not much reward.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And Greg, the Nets trading away the better part of a decade worth of draft picks when they went all in back in 2013 and 2014.
Yeah, going for vets like Darren Williams and Gerald Wallace, Paul Pierce, and, of course, KG. But unfortunately, all past their primes. That team only able to get to the second round, and, boy, what a heavy price to pay for so little success in the postseason.
And the former college player of the year with the Longhorns, Durant, the first freshman to ever earn that distinction. And his NBA career has been just as remarkable.
Timeout called the Nets. Last time they met was in Brooklyn.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
And you know what? That's unfair to the bench to expect them to pick up all of the slack. They need to stay away from slapping and reaching.
Here at the numbers for Curry. The past month has been surreal. First in free throw shooting, 13th in scoring, and he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And it's nice when you have the NBA's best free throw shooter just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been completely automatic this season. The Nets shooting their first free throw of the night here.
One shot. One shot.
And the free throw, no good. And it won't be easy for the Warriors to keep everyone on their team for the foreseeable future. But as long, Steve, as their core stays together, they'll be a title threat, no doubt. Are we looking at a dynasty here, Smitty?
You know, Kevin, they have a chance. Their core players on this team, they work so well together. They will always be in contention. They will be able to sign vets for cheap for a long time. It could be a while before someone takes them down.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
Curry brings the double. It's Carroll on the wing. There's the three. Rebounded by McGee.
His lack of consistency with the shot tonight has held them back.
And yes, it's good. And the Warriors lead by 18.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And they double up Russell. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Hollis Jefferson's got his second basket of the game.
And just showing...
I mean, bullying his way around the court. Draymond invites contact, then comes through with the bucket.
Nets trail by 18. Dinwiddie dishes to Allen. It's Carroll on the wing. And the three ball is good. Carroll's got 8.
Further proof that you can't leave anyone in this league that wide open.
Here's Durant, and Kevin Durant with the slam.
Can Kevin Durant score the ball? Is water wet all day, every day?
For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
And really focused on establishing dominance down low. And, guys, it's working.
They have played physical, they have owned the paint, and they have built up a decent lead here in the first.
Here is Russell. The Warriors making the shot. Stolen by McGee. And it's the Warriors on the break. Here's Curry. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You like the aggressiveness, pushing all the right buttons. He has this team rolling.
Tipped away. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot two. And for D'Angelo Russell, the former number 2 overall pick in 2015 out of Ohio State. Greg, in your opinion, what makes him so special as a prospect?
I think it's all about his skill level. I mean, the league loves players who can handle, pass, and shoot. And he can do all three at an elite level. And he's not just a stationary shooter. He can hit pull-ups, a very good in-between game as well. Let's just see if he can continue his maturation process. Yeah, not many guys entering the league impact their teams this fast. Russell is an exception.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Pachulia, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And he makes both free throws. And the rise of the analytics movement in basketball, Steve, hard to miss over the last 5 or 6 years. You can't read a story without a writer, without a broadcaster referring to some kind of number, analytic term, or an angle to a story. Teams incorporating a more scientific approach. How do you like that?
You know, Kevin, I love it, especially when you're evaluating guys coming out of college to the pro game. So much when guys use it just 100% to how to coach the game, teach the game, draft players. I still think all sports is a game of feel. And when you're out on that court, I'm not looking at saying this guy shoots from here because he's capable of doing other things. I think a little bit low dosage of it, but more importantly, I want guys to know how to play the game from a field.
Russell, blanketed by the D, he fights to the rim for the layup.
And happy to take it up inside. You see Russell under control and in charge. And guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Well, the two go hand in hand. Matching your strategy to your personnel is key.
Now, here is Russell. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
And just showing great vision there. Russell surveys the floor and whips it to the open man.
Iguodala kicks to Pachulia. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And it's Okafor missing. Warriors leading by 20. Pachulia into the lane. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound.
Well, if you're the coach, you're frustrated right now. That's exactly the look you're trying to get on offense.
They set the screen, and they double up Russell. Passes to Hollis Jefferson. The Nets working the ball around now. And it's LeVert missing. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against Atlanta.
I mean, they were so impressive offensively. And when you do that, that can really help you on the road.
It's one thing to play inspired defense in that situation, but to get in that kind of offensive rhythm away from home, phenomenal.
Now, here is Russell, following the miss by Draymond Green. Just 5 on the clock. Poked loose. Here's Crabbe. Drops one in from the wing. Crabbe's got 5 now. The drive by Iguodala. And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
And a phenomenal attack of the rim off the drive from Iguodala there. Just exploding to the hoop past the defense.
Here's LeVert. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off it.
And the Warriors making a change here. Bell's checked in. Iguodala with the steal. Here's Pachulia. The shot comes out. Excellent D there from Okafor. Now here's Crabbe. He's covered by Iguodala. Hollis Jefferson passes to LeVert. Tipped away. And now Iguodala running the floor all by himself.
Iggy just keeping his head up on his swivel all the time.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Now here's Okafor. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Here's Bell. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And from the opening tip, they have been in complete control of this one.
Dominate on the court, and it's showing up on the scoreboard. Let's see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
For Brooklyn, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And you can see his wheels are turning. We'll see what he draws up here.
It's been an ongoing battle of adjustments, trying to identify your strongest matchup each time down the floor.
Brooklyn making a change here. The first one falls.
That's all you, man.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Warriors leading by 22. Now Iguodala. He's off on that one. Excellent D there from Okafor. Here's LeVert to the right side. Hollis Jefferson passes to Crabbe. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in.
Just a phenomenal job by Klay Thompson, a defender who can guard a lot of different guys, and he plays in-your-face defense.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Golden State Warriors. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And Kevin Durant, always in the gym, always working to improve. We asked him where that inspiration and passion originated.
It comes from me being 8 years old and me just saying I wanted to be the best player. You know, first off, at 8 years old, you want to be the best player in your neighborhood, and that's where it comes from. Just always want to be the best, and no matter where I'm playing at. And if I keep working each and every year, I've gotten better. You know, if I continue to just keep working, I've seen improvements.
Year-by-year improvements until he became the best player in the league and won an MVP. Now, that first NBA championship.
Right, Kevin. I mean, he's definitely proven in terms of the talent, the skill, and athleticism, and that competitive spirit to be considered still among the very best.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
Boy, I tell you, it didn't take them long to find their rhythm. Strong offense through one.
Yeah, their scoring's been on point. They've got the early lead. Always feels good when that happens.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Thompson at the 2 with Iguodala playing the 3. Pachulia is out there with Bell, and it's Livingston in at point guard. There's Crabb with the three. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Crabb's got 8.
If you relax on him out there, he's going to make you pay every time.
And Smitty, you were able to play a couple seasons with Steve Kerr when you were both in San Antonio. What was your time together like there? How do you think he's been influenced by his San Antonio time?
Well, it was a great time. He's a great teammate. I think he's been influenced by Popovich's attention to details. Both are very measured to their approach to things, but the one thing you have to really say that you really link those two together, they are funny.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Pass to Hollis Jefferson. That's tipped. Down low, here's Livingston. That one drops for him.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
The pass to Hollis Jefferson. Crabb dishes to Okafor. And Iguodala comes to help. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. And a quick look at how things have been since the All-Star break, checking out the three-point shot ratio for the Nets.
And clearly they haven't been shy about launching it from long range. That's the way the league has been going, and they are certainly embracing that trend.
Clock at 4. From deep three-point range, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jahlil Okafor. That's his first foul. Young's checked in for Klay Thompson.
First personal foul, team's first. Substitution for the Warriors, Nick Young.
The Warriors have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. And he uses the glass on the layup. 6 points for Iguodala.
Just an exceptional job by Iggy, imposing his will down inside with his strong frame.
Iguodala with the steal. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Every so often, Steve, Andre Iguodala will dial it back to when he was younger and remind you of what he once was, one of the best players in the NBA, one of the most athletic players in the league. Now he usually saves that for big moments or when the team needs him to be that kind of player.
You're so right. You remember last season when Kevin Durant went down? Iguodala played fantastic basketball in Durant's absence. You almost felt like Iguodala is holding back until he's needed the most.
The Nets have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. That's tipped. Stauskas kicks to Harris. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Harris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Shaun Livingston's court vision is amazing. Being able to hit the open guy right on stride.
Nets have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Well, you watch the all-around game of Shaun Livingston, and there's a lot to like. Very soft on his turnaround and pull-up shots. Great vision, solid defender. He pretty much does everything well.
And with Livingston, you have to remember that his career was nearly ended by a devastating knee injury. Many players wouldn't have attempted to come back from an injury like that, but Steve, he has, and he has found success.
Kevin, it's hard not to cheer for a guy like Shaun Livingston who has gone through so much. You wonder how great he could have been if the injury never happened. I see him, he could have been playing or would have been an all-star in this game.
Spencer Dinwiddie's checked in for the Nets. And here are the best transition teams in the NBA. We're looking at the real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. The Warriors, number 1.
And that's a fun category. Most fans love that kind of up-tempo offense, and these guys are the best in the game playing that style.
Young in the corner. Shoots the three. Livingston, no luck.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The tray. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Warriors have gone 7-9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Young. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Brooklyn's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Stauskas with the bucket.
This is a guy who knows how to orchestrate an offense. Terrific lead pass.
Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Livingston's got his second bucket of the night. Dinwiddie kicks to Harris. And Iguodala comes to help. Dishes it to Dinwiddie. Clock at 6. And the call will be against Shaun Livingston. That's his first foul. Kevin Durant's checked in for Golden State. Stephen Curry comes in for Shaun Livingston. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Allen's checked in. Here's Dinwiddie, guarded by Curry. They set the pick. It's stolen by Curry. It's good. Curry's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Dinwiddie kicks to Harris. And Iguodala comes to help. Tries to keep it alive. Curry with the steal. And Curry with the clear path to the hoop. And Curry throws it down.
Stephen Curry on the defensive end with the nice steal and the beautiful finish.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Knocks it loose. Harris outside. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And versatility never in more demand, Steve, than right now. You think we're seeing more versatile players in the league now than ever before?
Yeah, we are. I mean, I think top of the list is you start off with LeBron James. Then you have players like now Russell Westbrook, guys being able to collect triple doubles. Giannis, the Greek freak, Antetokounmpo is unbelievable because I think by the time the end of his career, he'll be able to play the 5 for our size and 1 because of his skill set. Versatility in this league is a premium right now.
That's good from Harris.
And over the course of the Nets franchise history, some interesting decisions. I mean, back in the 90s, they came very close to changing the team name to the Swamp Dragons. I think I'm just going to leave that one right there.
And Harris drops them both. So, Greg, how close were the Nets to being the Swamp Dragons anyway?
Well, it needed a unanimous vote of all the teams to change it, but there was one vote against it. The Nets themselves voted against the change, and they had 7 owners who rotated voting duties, and the one on deck got cold feet. Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Iguodala. Durant's got 23.
KD is on a different level, going over, around, or straight through the defense now.
And Durant comes to help. Allen outside. On the wing, Harris. Good on the triple. Harris has got 8 points.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
He was wide open. Reason why? Stephen Curry is a fantastic player who quickly got it over to his teammate.
Brooklyn's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. It's stolen by Bell. To the paint. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 9 points now in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Allen with the screen for Carroll. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. He's got 10.
Carroll is such an unselfish player that when he saw that chance open up on that pick and roll, he just had to take it.
The offense is running well, but more importantly, they're taking the shots they know they can make.
Hard to maintain your discipline, but obviously this was the game plan coming in, and they're carrying it out.
Here's Dinwiddie. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Curry's shot is good.
Guys, this is the NBA. You keep giving the ball away, you're going to get punished.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor, over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Here's Dinwiddie. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Outside Curry. The dish to Durant. And no good that time. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. And Durant comes to help. Harris with it. And it's Iguodala picking him up. Allen's shot is off.
Ooh, you know that's one he liked to have back. Point-blank range, and he missed it.
Fouled in the act of shooting. A 3-point play chance coming up.
Nice pass there to set that basket up. And with the Warriors, their ability to score in bunches really is unmatched throughout the league. They'll be going along with the team, and then all of a sudden they have that 20-point lead in like 3 minutes. It can happen so fast that I think at times the other teams are shell-shocked.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors.
Find the lanes.
JaVale McGee's
One
checked
shot.
in for Bell. And it's Green in for Andre Iguodala. And talking about the Warriors and their ability to build a lead very quickly, the shooting they have, Greg, is a very big part of how they can just bury a team.
It is. Their shooting, especially from deep, but also their defense. One kind of feeds the other in terms of how they can steamroll teams and create that momentum. And only the special teams can put a game away with a 5-minute run, but this is one that has consistently done it over the last 3 years.
The long arms and quick hands of Durant jump starting the break.
And here's Russell. And they double up Russell. Here's Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. And Durant, here we go. And then Durant with the jam.
Wow, the skills at his size. Durant makes a number of moves every game that just leaves you shaking your head.
Now, here is Russell. And there's the call on Durant. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
Thompson, he's checked in for Young. And a switch here for Brooklyn. LeVert's checked in. Here is Russell, and it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. Just 5 to shoot. There's Russell with the 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And we see a chart here for the shooting performance so far for Durant.
And the 3-point game stands out as a major sore spot. It just has not been falling for him. I think at this point you start to get away from that shot. Try to engage in other parts of the offense. You don't want to hurt your team if that long ball isn't there.
Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Rebounded by the Nets. Outside Russell. Pass to LeVert for 3. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Here's Durant. Carroll with the rebound.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D. That is the perfect technique to rebound. I mean, he shields his man, kept him behind, and then he's off to the races.
Now, here is Russell. He kicks it to Stauskas. And Durant comes to help. Floats one. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finally finding the range here in the second.
The Nets have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. And the Nets making a change here. Hollis Jefferson's checked in.
One shot behind the lanes.
Free throw good, Stauskas. Smitty, we have a question sent in by a viewer. They want to know if you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what food would you pick? And got anything for that?
You know what? Kevin, that's a good question. There's so many, especially my mom's cooking. But I'm going to go with shrimp fried rice. That's the one I think I would eat for the rest of my life.
Here's Hollis Jefferson up again. Warriors shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. And count it, and a chance for one more at the free throw line. So we'll see Steph Curry go to the line right here. That's on D'Angelo Russell. Steve, with the way Curry has transformed this Warrior team into perennial title contenders, the MVP awards and all the hardware, how soon is it before you start the conversation of where Steph Curry falls among the all-time greats?
Well, Kevin, I would love to start that conversation with most players when their career is over or close to being over. Curry has an unbelievable resume, but I will say, as of right now, I can say he's the best shooter of all time. NBA champion, multiple award-winning MVP. Now it's just about longevity for him.
Free throw good by Curry.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Brooklyn's gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Russell with a wide open look. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games. In third, the Warriors.
Just a terrific job over this stretch of forcing turnovers and capitalizing. They'd love to continue that trend.
Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Just increasing their advantage, and right now they're in a zone on both ends.
Yeah, this lead has snowballed. Credit their killer instinct for piling on.
And the Nets with possession here. The Warriors making the shot. Crabbe from long range. That shot off the mark. Left side Durant. Over Crabbe. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Thompson. 30 points for Kevin Durant.
He's in control when it matters, giving them a tremendous advantage right here.
Stolen by Thompson. And even 3-on-3 break. And Kevin Durant again. Durant's got 32 points.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And they double up Russell. Passes it to LeVert. Down low, looking to end the run. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. For Brooklyn, they have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8.
At the line for 2.
Two shots. Last on the first.
And the first one at the line is good.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
The Warriors making a switch here. Pachulia is checked in. Okafor is checked in for Brooklyn. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And Green slams it in.
Man, they just keep coming at you. Can they sustain this level of energy for the rest of the night?
Well, as they fuel this lead, looks like the guys are feeding off the success. That keeps them going.
Here's Cram. The Warriors making the shot. The drive by Green. Warriors the rebound. Thompson passes to Green. Tries yet again, and it's laid up and in by Thompson. Thompson's got 6 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Thompson throws it down.
Sensational work by Thompson to drive it aggressively to the hole.
Now here's Cram. He's covered by Thompson. Poked away. Okafor inside. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Warriors on top, just dominating this one. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Draymond, a strong first half offensively for the team. What are you doing right?
We're just letting them show us what's open. You got to just make sure we stay patient on the offensive end and let them tell us what play to make, where the open man is. We've been doing a great job of that. We got to keep it up in the second half.
Yeah, the defense leads you to the open man. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for the home fans tonight. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 32 points, 5 steals, and 1 assist. The first 2 quarters went very well for him. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
They have run their offense straight out of a coach's textbook tonight. Both ball and player movement have been excellent. And the result of all that movement, almost all high-quality shots they're generating. It's pretty to watch. Very good fundamental basketball.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Nets.
Sloppy ball, way too many wasted possessions, chucking up threes, missing them. I could hit more threes than that, Ernie. I hope they're talking right now about getting the ball inside, because that's what it's going to take. If they were hitting more threes, that'd be a different story. But if was a fifth, Ernie, you know the rest.
And time now to send you back down to the floor with Kevin Harlan. We'll see you later.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
Defensively coming in, you know he's going to be tough to stop, but I'm still waiting to see a plan to even contain him.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. Setting the floor for the Nets. Hollis Jefferson is out there with DeMar Carroll. And there's D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Allen. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. Here's Dinwiddie. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. And it's Russell in the corner. It's Durant with the drive. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. The Nets shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. And there's the call on Durant. That's his 5th foul.
Yeah, that's number 5. One more, and he is going to be done for the day.
Here's Dinwiddie. And so he draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
At the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Warriors shooting just phenomenal here tonight, 73% from the field. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 18 points in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Dinwiddie, guarded by Curry. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Here's Durant, and he converts the layup. Durant's got 38 points.
The wiry strength of Kevin Durant enabling him to guide it home.
It's Carroll on the wing. Here's Allen. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
I love the effort there. Refuses to give up on that play.
Durant, good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 9 assists now tonight.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Dinwiddie passes to Hollis Jefferson. He dishes it to Carroll. And it's off from three-point range.
Just 1 for 4 since the break. They are looking for better efficiency on the offensive end.
And Durant gets it to go.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here is Russell. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. To the middle. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
That was just a textbook pick that allowed him room, and he took advantage of it.
And then Durant with the dunk.
And the passing from Green doesn't just look for his shot, wanting to get his guys involved on every possession.
Here's Dinwiddie, guarded by Curry. Dinwiddie dishes to Allen. And slam dunk by Allen. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And Durant, here we go. And then Durant with the dunk.
It's a pick your poison situation with KD. You can't give him space, but he's got the handle to go right by you.
Now here's Allen. He's got 8. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Off the left rim and out. Warriors have gone an unbelievable 8 of 8 shooting since halftime. Must have been some kind of pep talk in that locker room. And Green gets it to go.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
You know, for all the great things that Draymond Green does on the basketball floor, perhaps his greatest asset, Steve, is his ability to be a leader. Other MVPs and All-Stars will defer to him to set up the defense and get going on offense.
You know, Kevin, that's what we do at Michigan State. That's the kind of player and leader that Draymond has been his whole career. Doesn't care about stats, only cares about winning. Willing to step up and take the big shot as well.
Now the Warriors moving it up. Durant's got the ball.
Putting a little creativity into it. Durant usually making it look easy, but not here.
Special thanks to Under Armour for that sweet replay we just saw. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Dinwiddie kicks to Carroll. There's the pick. He feeds it to Dinwiddie. Lets the 3 fly. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And Durant gets it to go. The assist from Green. Green's got 5 assists in the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Curry with the steal. It's 2-on-1. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
He loves to fire up his team with the big finish. KD rocking the rim.
Brooklyn's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Stolen by Thompson. From 12 feet out. Here's McGee. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. McGee's got his second basket of the night.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Russell with it. Picked up by Thompson. And they double up Russell. Hollis Jefferson passes to Allen. Clock at 6. Here's Carroll. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And really, the first 3 or 4 seasons of his career, DeMarre Carroll was kind of a fringe rotation player. I think once his three-point shooting took form in Atlanta, that's when his value as a player skyrocketed.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Carroll. And for DeMarre Carroll, able to hit the 3, but it all starts for him, Greg, at the defensive end.
Yeah, he can be an intimidator on that side of the ball, and with his lockdown mentality defensively, he only needs to provide complementary scoring to be a key contributor.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Bell is checked in for JaVale McGee. Iguodala comes in for Green. Young's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Livingston in for Curry.
DeMarre Carroll doesn't get to the line a terrible amount of times for a wing player, but you know what you like about him? When he gets there, he can convert them.
And for Brooklyn, they're shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Here's Dinwiddie. He's covered by Livingston. Dinwiddie dishes to Allen. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. 10 points for Allen.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 43% for the game. Dinwiddie kicks to Harris, and Young comes over to help to the paint. Allen, that's good. Allen's got 12.
That's an excellent pass. On time, on target. Great teamwork.
And then Young with the jam.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Yeah, but just the second turnover of the game. I mean, overall, pretty meticulous offensively.
Pachulia, he's checked in for the Warriors. And the Nets making a change here as well. Okafor is checked in for Allen. Here's Dinwiddie, and Young comes over to help. Okafor with a screen on Iguodala. Here's Harris, and the rejection by Iguodala.
And Iggy demonstrating his trademark defense yet again. Just a sensational shot blocker.
Brooklyn's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Dinwiddie kicks to Stauskas. Lets it go with a 3. Warriors with the rebound. Pachulia's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Picked by Okafor. Harris against Iguodala. And Iguodala comes to help. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 7.
That was a great pass once the double team came over. He hit the wide open man perfectly.
Bell He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
It's fine to extend your defense to try and create turnovers, but guys have to help each other.
That's been a problem for them all game. Teamwork is something you just can't turn on and off.
Here's Carroll. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Carroll's got 14.
Nice job from Carroll there to get his hands up and be ready for that shot.
Pachulia, good.
Yeah, and in terms of accuracy, they are dominating the second half.
I like that they're trying to maximize the value of each possession, and you know their coach likes it.
Now here's Okafor. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pachulia with the steal, and it's the Warriors on the break. And here we go, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And he runs the floor with a purpose that time. Excellent play.
You know what? And a late reaction by the transition D takes it himself uncontested.
Here's Dinwiddie. He's got 7 for 3. Stauskas, the offensive rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
The Nets shooting right around 41% from the field in quarter 3. It's Carroll on the wing. No good from outside. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync. Defense, for me, just hasn't made the commitment to sprint back in transition, and that's why you see such a huge differential in fast break points.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Love the ball movement by Shaun Livingston, quickly getting the ball over to his shooters.
Here's Dinwiddie. 10 points for him. Okafor, the pass to Carroll. No good off the front iron.
It's been a frustrating quarter for him shooting the basketball. He just has to make sure he's taking good shots.
And for the last few seasons, we've seen where Andre Iguodala's role on offense has diminished. You know, he still contributes, but tends to defer a bit more there. And one thing you can say, though, defensively, still at an elite level in terms of his versatility.
Two shot.
And he makes the first. Perhaps, Greg, the biggest asset Iguodala brings to a team is his ability to defend.
I mean, he just has great timing for when to go for the steal. I mean, he can still move his feet well and can guard anybody, but the versatility to guard point guards to power forwards is something that makes him special.
And Iguodala drops them both.
The free throw line is something that Iggy needs to work on. He's hit or miss from there.
Here's Dinwiddie, picked by Okafor. Iguodala with the steal. And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Dinwiddie dishes to Okafor, and there's the feed to Dinwiddie. Tipped away. Kicks to Crab. Nets passing it around. Three-pointer. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Let's take a moment to see the squads that have been the most dominant on the glass this season. The 4th spot held by the Nets.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
Dinwiddie kicks to Crab. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 5th assist in this one. Bell passes to Pachulia. Then Pachulia with the dunk.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Dinwiddie. He's got 10. The pass to LeVert. Fires the 3. And the Nets, another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Nets shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Dinwiddie dishes to Okafor. Dinwiddie kicks to Carroll, and the shot goes down. Carroll's got 16.
Carroll can be so patient inside. Great timing on that play.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. 46 seconds left to play in the third. Crabbe kicks to Carroll. Jacks up a three, but they'll get another chance. Here's LeVert. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Here's Bell. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Warriors have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
Jordan Bell at the line for 2.
Two shots.
No good on that one. Curry's checked in for Young. Andre Hollis-Jefferson, he's checked in for the Nets. Russell comes in for Spencer Dinwiddie. He's off on the second. The Nets shooting 42% from the field here in the third. Crabbe kicks to Russell. Poke loose. Hollis-Jefferson passes to LeVert. Picked by Okafor. Just 5 to shoot. Lots of room. Hollis-Jefferson, good. He's got 10. The drive by Iguodala, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Jahlil Okafor.
Great drive to the rim by Iggy. His aggressiveness really forcing the D to get physical with him.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
Two.
And the first one drops. And the Warriors making a change here. And Iguodala drops them both. Russell. That shot, no good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Move it to the next guy. Drive and kick. Let it come out in the wash, all right?
And Steve Kerr asking his guys to simply run their offense, share the basketball.
Yeah, and don't just settle for tossing it around the horn. Attack the defense. Play inside out when you can.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. They've got Pachulia. Caspi is out there with West. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Livingston in at the 2 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. A baseline J, and it's good for 2.
And just the fact that Curry doesn't force anything, just runs the offense the way it's supposed to.
Here's Whitehead, guarded by Curry. Ball's knocked loose. Over to the left wing. Here's Whitehead. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And since halftime, they have been locked and loaded from beyond.
Yeah, forcing defenders to come out and guard them, which could open up driving lanes if they want to take advantage of that. Attacking the defense with the pass. Love the unselfishness.
Here is Cunningham. Pass to Whitehead. They double him with West. Here's Whitehead. He's covered by Livingston. Here's AC. And the Nets, another three.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Left side Curry. He's too hot. Now he is 9 of 10.
He is becoming dangerous from anywhere on the court.
Nets have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Over in the corner, AC. There's 3-pointers off the mark. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Your Warriors, David West, taking 2 shots.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That free throw missing. The Warriors making a switch here. McGee's checked in. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. West down low. AC on him. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul goes against Brooklyn.
David West, 2.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
Free throw drops for David West. And so he hits both. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. They double him with West. Cunningham kicks to Okafor. To the left wing. Crab from long range. And again, no good by Brooklyn. 3 on 3. And David West, the bucket on the assist by Livingston. Livingston's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Feeds to AC. They double him with West. Dishes it to Crab. Passes it to Whitehead. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And that's the shot he wants. Just a little bit out of rhythm.
Here's McGee. And he banks in the layup.
Just relentless. Really impressed with how they've been able to maintain that focus.
When you have a huge lead, it's easy to get sloppy on offense. They haven't fallen into that trap.
And so it's Brooklyn with it, following the score by Golden State. Now here's Crab. Not a lot of room. 5 to shoot. No problems knocking that one down.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Gaspy, good, and Curry gets the assist.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Whitehead passes to Okafor. There's the dish to Cunningham. Over Curry. Cunningham's shot is off. Warriors have gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the fourth. A perfect 6 for 6. In, and his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor and looking for more.
Stephen Curry is so dangerous in the open floor. Nice finish.
Crab with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Stolen by McGee. And here we go. Warriors running again. From past the arc. Another three for Golden State.
There it is. Just lined it up and knocked it down. His first three of the half, second of the game.
Crab dishes to AC. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Pass to Whitehead to halt the run. No good on that one. And Golden State will go the other way with it.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
The shot's good from McGee.
I love the low post attack on that one.
Brooklyn's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Some changes for Brooklyn. Harris has checked in for Cunningham. And Nick Stauskas is subbed in for Allen Crabbe. There's the feed to Harris. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Golden State. Caspy's got his third rebound tonight. The shot's good from McGee.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Harris, right side, inside, tipped away. And it goes out of bounds. That one off West.
And how about the reaction time on D there? Almost comes up with the pick.
You know, these are the little plays that can add up when you look over the course of a game.
Here's Whitehead. Curry brings the double. Whitehead passes to Ace. And he hits the jump shot. The Warriors shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. And the basket by Curry.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Stolen by McGee. And now West pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And it's in there. West has got 8 here in the quarter.
And that's another fast break bucket. And this is the pace, though, guys, that's been working for them.
They are winning the battle in transition. Look for them to keep pushing the tempo.
They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked. Not sure who was supposed to close out on him. Huge defensive breakdown.
This has been a running theme. Guys out of position, failing to contest. Just look at the scoreboard.
And again, it's the Nets missing. Golden State's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And that's 13 points for David West.
Putting on a clinic this quarter. I mean, what a tremendous outburst scoring-wise.
Over to the wing. Whitehead passes to Ace. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
He clearly wants to try and close this game out strong, but your deep range isn't there. You just can't keep forcing it. I appreciate the attack mindset, but with the defense tracking him down, it was probably better to kick that one out.
Young's checked in for the Warriors. The Nets shooting the pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Curry brings the double. Harris outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And you can see where they're attacking here in the fourth, strictly from the perimeter.
You know, plenty of teams, they try this strategy. Works when you're hot, but works against you when you're not.
Dropping dimes all night. He's been completely locked in.
Unselfish basketball, that'll make you very popular amongst your teammates.
Now here is Harris, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Nick Young. That's his first foul. And the Nets with possession here. Knocked loose. Young with the steal.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does. And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
When your defense translates into offense, it's a beautiful thing.
Now, here is Young. The shot's good on the assist by West.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
To the middle, stolen by McGee. And pushing it up is Golden State Warriors again in transition. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Shooting for Golden State, David West. At the line for 2.
The free throw drops for West. Dinwiddie's checked in for Whitehead. And both free throws good for West. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 43% from the floor. In the corner, it's Harris to end the run. Harris missing again. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And it is flushed down with a nice jam. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 13 assists.
Beautiful play by Shaun Livingston. Been able to probe, get inside on the defense, and finish with a slam.
Kicks it to AC, tries a 3. The three-pointer is right on target.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them. That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Here's Dinwiddie following the score by Golden State. Livingston kicks to McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And the Nets shooting around 37% in the fourth quarter. The minutes starting to wear on them. Here's Dinwiddie, guarded by Curry. Here's AC. Offensive rebound. Okafor gets the bucket.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot. And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. Now here's Okafor. Tipped away. Here's McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of great ones in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
The D totally forgot to mark him, and as a result, he put them on a poster with that dunk.
AC's shot is good. Golden State's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's West. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. West has got 17 points here in the second half.
Yeah, second chance points. Gotta love the way they attack the offensive glass there, even with a huge lead.
That's how they've got to this point in the game. Lots of activity, fantastic focus.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Stauskas. And both free throws good for Stauskas. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Oh,
yes.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Steph Curry.
You know, when we talk about floor general, this is really what we mean. He was making the right reads, directing guys around, delivering passes that were on time and on point.
And the basket by West.
And just staying aggressive, continuing to extend that lead.
They left nothing to chance. This is how you close out.
Here's Dinwiddie. Curry brings the double. West with the steal. And Curry the bucket on the assist by West.
And they've earned this one, showing an ability to dominate in front of their home crowd.
You know, you feel on top of the world when it happens as a player, just the relationship you have with the fans.
Pick by Okafor. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Harris missing again.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're up. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
You know, I'm not sure why you call a timeout this late. I mean, the game is more or less over.
I'm not questioning that either, but he clearly hasn't given up on this one quite yet.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Here's Golden State now. The shot's good on the assist by West. 31 points for Steph Curry.
Stephen Curry is the kind of guy always looking for his shot. If you give him room, he's going to take it.
Dinwiddie. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
At the line for 2.
Two shots.
The first free throw is good. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Stephen Curry again. Curry's got 33 points.
Amazing display of concentration by Stephen Curry. So gifted at scoring the basketball.
Here's Okafor. Misses the shot. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Andre. A lot of great offensive players on this team. How does it all come together to have a night like tonight?
Well, we know our defense is our catalyst to everything for our team. So as long as we play defense, get stops, rebounding was most important tonight. You know, they're one of the best rebounding teams in the league. We were able to do that and get out on a break.
And you made the most of it when you had those opportunities, Andre. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.